Thank you for having me on the panel, and thank the organizing committee for that. This is a 39-year-old gay gentleman who has had progressively increasing floaters, first in the left eye, followed by the right eye for the last few months. He also describes showers of light flashes. His review of systems is negative. His vision is 20/20 in both eyes. The only positive finding in the slit lamp exam is a few anterior vitreous cells, and here's his fundus. His 20/20 right eye, he's got some media haze. Left eye.
Those little whitey spots, are they real or is that artifact?
They're real. Yeah, the white spots are real. They're on the retina, and some of them are just overlying the retina. Here's a montage. So they're in multiple clusters.
They tend to be linear supranasally.
Right. But here, some of them are along the veins. So this has been going on for 9 months in his left eye, 2 or 3 months in the right eye. It's random photopsias.
Those white lesions, you said they're in the retina or
both? I think they're both in the retina and overlying the retina. So they're in the superficial retina, and then some of them are projecting.
I've always
into
thought
the vitreous.
of those little white dots that signify syphilis would be
right?
first on
Yeah,
your list.
so that was my thought, and we got a fluorescein angiogram. Didn't show much except for some vascular breakdown. Specifically over those lesions, the fluorescein was silent. And the OCT of the macula was normal, but we got our photographers, talented photographers, to try to get some OCT in the periphery. And you can see that those lesions are in the superficial retina and overlying the retina.
So were there vitreous cells?
Yes, yeah. There were about 1+ anterior vitreous cells and some vitreous opacities overlying these things.
So one thing that produces bumps on the retina like that is Gaucher's disease, but
Right, yeah.
I don't know, but there wouldn't be inflammatory cells.
I think we need an FTA.
Gaucher's, yeah. So he, FTABS, right? Diagnosis, we're thinking maybe syphilis. So he had a few labs that were done. FTABS was negative, RPR was negative, quantiferon gold negative. The only thing that came back positive was he's now HIV positive. He did not know that. And his, so he went away and didn't come back for a couple of months in spite of multiple phone calls asking him to come back because of the diagnosis. He was disappointed. So his lesions had changed some in about 2 months. Now the lesions in the upper nasal quadrant had gone away, and the new ones had appeared in the inferior nasal quadrant. Same in the left eye, right eye, both eyes had changed lesions. So the migrating lesions is RPR negative, FTABS negative. He has vitritis and superficial retinitis. He's HIV positive. So what else do we think about? Lymphoma is another thing that we should consider. And we convinced him to get treated for the HIV, and his HIV treatment was started, and I already planned a diagnostic vitrectomy because I didn't have any answers. And by the time I did the diagnostic vitrectomy, which is about 3.5 weeks after you start on treatment, some of the lesions had disappeared, but he still had some peripheral lesions. I sent for everything, PCR for CMV, HSV, VZV, MID88, looking for infectious and lymphoma. All of it was negative. Repeat RPR was negative.